I've always drawn from my life without ever writing about my life, and certainly for Tempting Fate, it was inspired by watching marriages come apart around me, and particularly marriages in which women were having affairs in their 40s, in their midlife, what was going on for these women. It was also my own recognition that I'm at an age where I'm starting to become invisible, which is a quite frightening thing to admit. But I was in New York one day and I was all dressed up to go out, and I thought I looked pretty good, and I came out of the subway and it happened to be in rush hour, and there was a sea of men walking towards me, and I realized that every single one of them was either looking to my left or looking to my right. And I turned to my left and there was a 22-year-old blonde, and I turned to my right and there was a mini-skirted, young brunette, and I thought, oh, I'm not here. And then with Saving Grace, I do live in America, and I live in a culture where there's a pill for everything. I do worry that part of the culture is not taking personal responsibility for things. We look, in America, everybody looks to somebody else to make it better, or to blame, or that there's not a lot of personal responsibility. And I'm seeing everyone I know takes pills. And everyone I know takes antidepressants or anti-anxiety or Xanax. And a lot of the girls around here have bags that rattle as they walk because there are multiple little bottles of pills. And I really worry about over-medicating, and have been the victim of a rather reckless doctor who had me on all kinds of medications that I should never have been on, that really did end up stealing my life for over a year, in much the same way that Grace has her life stolen from her. And so, of course, anything like that is great fodder for a book.